All right, and welcome to this video. We're going to talk about Introduction to Docker, specifically connecting to a Docker container interactively. Let's get started. Our objectives for this video are going to be creating a Docker container and then connecting to that Docker container interactively. So how are we going to do this? Well, there's two steps to connect to a Docker container. First of all, we have to pull down the Docker image from DockerHub. Now, DockerHub is a great resource for finding all sorts of images. In specific, I have a search up here, which is the official node, which is Node.js. But we can also look up Ubuntu. There are all sorts of operating systems that we can use here. I'm going to use this one today. After we do the docker pull command, we're going to do the docker run command. But I'm going to show you docker pull right now. So we're going to use sudo docker pull and then the name of the image that we want. In this case, Ubuntu. It goes to DockerHub and then grabs the image and then pulls down each layer and then installs it. Now, once that's down, it's ready for us to create an image from it. Let's take a look at this command. It's going to be docker run -it ubuntu /bin/bash. Now, this looks a little bit confusing maybe, but let's break it down. So the docker run command is the base command that creates a container from an image. But then we have that -i and -t. Well, the -i interactively attaches to the container, and the -t attaches the terminal to the container. Both of them are needed together to actually make it an interactive connection. Now, Ubuntu, in this case, is the image that we're creating the container from. And finally, we have that /bin/bash. This is going to be the command that we're overwriting from the default behavior of the image. Let's give this a shot and see how it works. We're going to do sudo docker run -it and then ubuntu /bin/bash. Right away, we spin up a new container and we're dropped inside of it. We can tell that we're in here as first, I'm suddenly root. And then we have this hash, which is basically, it's a random string of the current container that we're in. We can run this many times and create many different containers. And even though they're from the same image, they're all different states. And I can do different things inside of them. Now, we're inside of this new Docker container. We can do whatever we want in here. And it's not actually going to affect my computer that I'm on. I can cd into home, and then take a look around. We don't really have anything in here because there's no users in this operating system. Now, the exit out of a container when we're inside of it interactively is the exit command. Note that this doesn't actually quit the container. It just puts it into hibernation, and it's waiting for us to reconnect to it at a later time. Now, let's review what we've done. We did create the Docker container with the docker run command. And then we use that -it to interactively connect to it. And then we can play around with it. So I have a stretch goal for you. On your own, I would like you to go into DockerHub and find an image that you're interested in. Maybe it's a language that you use quite often, like Java or Python. And then download that image with the docker pull command, and then create an interactively connect your terminal to it, so that you can play around with the Docker container and see how they do things. You can find those Docker images at hub.docker.com. Well, thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope to see you guys next time.